Our next inductee is someone who has made a habit of knocking down barriers and changing attitudes toward what a woman is capable of in the sport of football, or as it's known in America, soccer. That's a shot of Lindsay Eversmeyer when she was starring at Alton High School as Lindsay Kennedy. And the next one is a shot of Lindsay some years later as she suited up for the St. Louis Steamers as she became the first woman to play in a men's professional soccer match. Lindsay's list of accomplishments, as documented by Ed Wheatley's bio in tonight's program, borders on the unbelievable, really, but it is real. Originally from Maryville, Illinois, still living in the Metro East, coaching the men's team at Southwestern Illinois College, and serving as a game day television analyst for the St. Louis City SC soccer matches, Lindsay continues to make her mark on the game. And she probably could have been doing a little modeling work along the way, too. Not bad, Lindsay. Please review Lindsay's bio in tonight's program to fully appreciate her amazing career. Ladies and gentlemen, with your applause, please welcome into the St. Louis Sports Hall of Fame, Lindsay Eversmeyer. She was told not to dress up, but...
As you sit here in a suit and tie.
Well, okay. No tuxedos, I think we said, but we didn't put any...
I don't wear dresses often. I'm in sweatpants and hoodies, so this is my one shot.
We appreciate...
I haven't dressed up since my wedding.
We appreciate the look. It's great. Well, congratulations.
Thank
What
you.
are your thoughts about being in a Hall of Fame?
I say this over and over again, but I'm very grateful, I'm very honored, but I also feel very guilty because obviously soccer is a team sport, and so I don't just accomplish anything by myself. It's with other people, either my players or my coaches or mentors or my sponsors. So, I mean, I'm very humbled, but I feel really bad because I feel like other people should be up here with me.
Well, you can mention them now if you'd like.
There's too many. I've been coaching too many years. I don't remember what I had for breakfast.
But there's some people in the room with you,
There's definitely
right?
people in the room. I got my parents, my mom, and my stepdad, Bill, my husband, Aaron, my kids, Caleb and Griffin, and then I got a whole table of Southwestern Illinois college people back there that have given me the opportunity to coach there, which I love, and coach the men's team. It's been great so far, so thank you guys. And my aunt and my uncle's back there too.
I think some of us would be curious about how it is for a woman to coach a men's team. Is that working out for you?
Yeah, it's smelly.
I get that.
The smell's way different. But it's been really great. I think people thought that it would be very challenging.
All of us guys know what she means, right? Yeah, you bet.
I think, a lot of people are very hesitant, but the guys have just been great, and they have been super respectful, and I had to come in knowing a little bit about the sport. Obviously I couldn't just come in and just say, oh, I'm gonna be a woman that coaches your team. I had a resume behind me. I spoke soccer with them. I taught them some things, and then I also let them know that I wasn't just their coach in a way. I also was kind of like a mom, so which was good for them because like their team GPA went up higher now, so because I'm like, you gotta go to class or I'm gonna be on your butt. So it's been a great experience, and I'm just very fortunate I have a very good group of guys, so they're great.
At what point did you realize you were something special as a player?
Oh, I don't think I ever realized that.
Oh, come on.
No, I don't think I ever really thought about it. I just think I was like a competitor, and that's the one thing that I focused on every single game. I'm like, I just want to go out and I just want to score goals and I want to help my team, and then you're not successful as an individual, you're successful as a team. So I never really thought about like, oh yeah, I'm the top dog out there. It's a team sport, so.
But you hold all kinds of records that some point you must have said, well, I'm pretty darn good at this.
Well, it's not 1 versus 11 out there, yeah. It's 11 versus 11. So someone has to give me the ball, and my goalkeeper has to stop goals. And it's more than my coach has to teach me things that, help me be successful. So I don't know. I'm kind of humble in that part.
Your humility is becoming. Yes, that's very nice.
Not going to get anything like that out of me.
What would you consider your greatest accomplishment then?
Oh man. Well, obviously becoming the first female with the Steamers is great, because I think it opened a lot of doors for young girls. So I love that piece of it, that, I saw girls going out and playing with boys and, showing up, and I love that piece. But I think something that I think is a big accomplishment, and it's not even necessarily for me, but I coached a WPSL team. The name is Fire and Ice. I did that for 10 years. They never had a losing record. We won a national championship in 2017. But when I talk to the girls, we don't really talk about, when I ask them about their experience, they don't say, oh, the national championship. They said they love the way that the team was ran, and it made it feel like we were all a family. And they still hang out, even though it's done, like they were just playing in a tournament together, and they still are texting me, sending me pictures and say, hey coach, we miss you, So it's those little things and those connections that I've made with my players to help them that I think I'm most proud of.
Obviously, you're still involved in the game, coaching, and you still help out with the St. Louis City SC games. How about that experience with City SC? Was that pretty amazing this past year?
Yeah, that came real fast. It went for me just coming on one time just to be a guest on the show, and they had some movement, and they're like, hey, we just want you to be the analyst for most of the games, and I'm like, I hate talking in front of people. This is the worst job I could ever have in my life. But they're like, it's fine, you're going to be fine. So like everything I do, I just kind of go against the grain and go against what I'm probably not supposed to do. And I'm like, I'm just going to do it. And now I love it. I've met some amazing people, and the organization is incredible what they're doing for St. Louis soccer. So I'm very fortunate for that.
So you're still young. What kind of goals do you have at this point, or do you have some?
I do. I'm hoping that we eventually get a women's professional team here. I mean, I think that's something definitely that's going to come in the future. Obviously, we just got the men's team last year, and we have the female ownership over there. So I think,
They're talking about that, right?
Yeah, they're talking about it, but who knows? Everybody wants them to do it this year. It's like they just got the team going this year, so just be patient. But I would love to be a part of that coaching staff. And then I'm also continuing to get my educational licensing through U.S. Soccer, and my next level is a B. And once I get a B, I can become a U.S. national team youth scout, so that I go and travel all over the country and help find our next national team players. So I would love to do something like that as well.
What haven't I asked you that you would like to talk about at this point? You said you love to talk so much in front of people.
I don't know. I think you hit on everything, didn't you? You've done great.
Well, that's
I
really
mean,
up to
you're
you
amazing.
at this point.
So good.
Well,
I think we touched on everything.
Well, I just like to give you the opportunity to ramble if you have such an inclination.
Yeah, I don't know what to really ramble about so much.
You've thanked the family. You've thanked the folks at SWIC.
Yeah.
We talked about St. Louis City SC.
Yeah.
How about the kids?
Kids are great. I mean, I got a 14-year-old who's going into high school next year, and then I have a 24-year-old. Well, he'll be 24 in March. You just always round up. Be 24 in March. So, yeah, they're all good and doing great.
Well, we better wrap it up then.
I'm going to be an empty nester soon.
Hey, everybody, let's welcome Lindsay Eversmeyer to the St. Louis Sports Hall of Fame.
Thank you. Wasn't terrible. Oh.
By the way, I mentioned Ed Wheatley wrote the bio and the program for Lindsay, and he was originally scheduled to do Lindsay's interview. Ed, a lot of you know, baseball historian here in the St. Louis area. He's